Greetings, friends. You might have been expecting somebody else to be sat in this seat right here, right now, but he is currently sat to my left as a player, because I am your keeper for this evening's entertainment. You might recognise me as the curator of multiple lists from another universe, but sat right here, right now, my name is William Halligan. I am a pilot. I am an investigator. I am a part-time occultist. However, here I will be determining the fate of the four gentlemen that you see sat round this table. H.P. Lovecraft has this to say about what these four gents are about to face. The most merciful thing in the world is the inability of the human mind to correlate all of its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance, amid black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have helped us rather than harm us. But someday the piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and of our frightful position within, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light and into the peace and safety of a new dark age. These words were taken directly from his most famous story, The Call of Cthulhu. And that is why we are here.
The Elder One.
Gentlemen, if you are ready, Rolls and Replays is going to answer the Call of Cthulhu. Gentlemen, it is 1928. We are in the town of Arkham. Some say in Essex County, Massachusetts, USA. But nobody's ever really sure where Arkham actually is. Some say somewhere near Boston. It's a strange, dark, foreboding town. To pinpoint exactly where it is on a map would probably send you mad. However, for the residents of Arkham, it's a warm, bright July Sunday evening. Kids are still playing in the street. People are just finishing off washing their cars and mowing their lawns. Life is carrying on as per normal. It's a typical American suburban town. We cut to a house on Hobbs Lane, number 13, no less. The gentleman that resides within is one
Sebastian Wainwright, a shipping magnate, originally born in Oxford but has expatriated to the United States and now resides, amongst other places, in Arkham.
Sebastian, welcome.
Good day.
So, you're going about your business. It's about 6:45, I'd say, 6:45 p.m. And you all of a sudden get a knock at the door. So, sir, could I ask you to please pick up your turned over piece of paper just underneath your character sheet? Could you read aloud the writing thereon? So what is it, first of all?
First of all, it's a post office telegram.
Who's it addressed to?
It's addressed to myself, Elias Thorne.
So you are Elias Thorne.
I'm Elias Thorne.
Okay. What does it say, Elias?
It says, Dear Elias, I numented on our recent conversation at Arkham Library this Thursday, just gone, and wanted to continue it further. It would be an honour if you could join me and a few other guests for dinner and drinks at my residence, 13 Hobbs Lane, this Sunday evening at 7 p.m.
Okay. So, you answer the door, or being a rich shipping magnate, would you have somebody do it for you?
I feel like on this night I would probably answer it myself.
Okay.
So I would appear at the door, opening the nice, heavy, well-made archen door to my house to be confronted with my visitor.
Okay, and what do you see? What does Elias look like?
I see this very well-dressed man, very learned man, speaks well, comes across as a wealthy man, man of the world, shall we say. He strikes an imposing presence.
And we see a certain aspect about him.
Yeah, what would we see about you?
me?
John?
Yeah.
I think he was describing
I was
you.
describing him.
Oh, him!
You said what you see.
Right, let's cut back. Right, okay, let's go again. Go back to okay.
So I would on tonight of all nights,
Answer the door yourself.
for whichever reason, I would be answering the door myself.
Okay.
I'd open the heavy door of my residence, and I would be stood there in my suit, waistcoat, possibly not as you see me now, because a gentleman wouldn't be wearing his hat indoors.
No.
But I would still be wearing these tinted shades. That's what you would see. And of course, you have met me before in the library.
In the library.
So,
Just
what
right
does
now.
Sebastian see? Who's stood in front of him?
Well, my name is Elias Thorne. I am now a cleric. I haven't always been a cleric. I used to be a bounty hunter, and I have a deep interest in the occult, which is how I met Sebastian, because I was reading occult books in the library when we noticed he had a similar book to what I was reading, and that was where this encounter first started, and I got my invite to his
And
house
you're now standing at his
at his door.
Do you let him in?
The thought crosses his mind.
It's good to make your acquaintance again, sir.
And yours?
Would you like to come and join me for dinner and drinks?
I do
We'll
indeed.
discuss
Thank
the matter
you.
of the
Yes.
evening.
Of course. Thank you.
Mere minutes pass, and Sebastian leads Elias into quite august reception room. It's very nicely laid out, and there's a table and chairs and some comfortable chaise longues and sofas, and there's a reading chair with a desk. It's very nice. But there's no time to sit, converse, and pour a drink, because there is another knock at the door.
Good fellow, would you mind if I answer the door?
Of course.
Of course. So I would take myself out and answer the door again.
Okay.
Pour myself a whiskey.
No, of course. Make yourself comfortable, sir.
Well, okay. So you answer the door. What do you see?
Would you like to describe what I see? Good, sir.
Terror. My name is Pablo Strong. I am a wrestler from Mexico. I have come to the house. I've been asked to attend.
So what does your telegram say, sir?
I received a telegram. Dear Pablo, you are a difficult man to track down, my friend. It would be honor if you could join me, a few other guests, for dinner and drinks at my residence. The address is the address I have attended. There is a business proposal on the table.
Would I see you dressed?
I wear my mask at all times. You will see me in my ill-fitting jacket because of my size, and my belt is on show. I have my championship belt I carry with me, all times.
So is Pablo
Pablo is big.
Right.
Pablo is quite, how we put, grandioso.
Grandioso. Nice.
Ah, good to see. You did turn up. I was concerned that you would completely ignore my greetings. But it's good to see, and just as mysterious as advertised. How quaint.
No better place to be.
Oh, well, we shall see. My reputation does precede me.
So once again, Sebastian leads Pablo into the reception room, and a few minutes pass, 5, 10, 15 minutes, the three of you converse, pass the time of day, the nice weather that we're having in Arkham. It's all a bit awkward because none of you have really met, especially you two. Sebastian is just a mere acquaintance at this stage. However, there's one final look at the door.
Gentlemen, you'll find my residence stocked with certain illicit liquids. Feel free if you do, Father, and then, good sir, if you partake of them, but I'd rather you didn't involve the police in the matter. I'll just be one moment, thank you. Go and answer the door.
So you open your grand front door. What do you see, Sebastian?
Well, I see a gentleman before me. I think a rather shady look. I think you should describe how I would find you on this evening.
The whole thing or the character as well?
You're introducing yourself?
So I am Tommy Malone. Birthplace of the windy city of Chicago, but I currently reside in Boston. And I am, as you can see, dressed for work. I am a man of action. I'm a man that likes to get things done.
Tommy Malone. What does your telegram say?
So it says, Detective, I can't thank you enough for the work you did in finding my automobile. It would be an honor if you could join me and a few other guests for dinner and drinks at my residence at 13 Hobbs Lane this Sunday evening at 7 p.m. so that I can have and show my gratitude.
Good day, Detective. Thank you for finding your way here.
Listen, this seems like this is all a bit much for just doing my job at the end of the day. I mean, is this really necessary?
No, not necessary at all, but just consider it a token of my gratitude for finding what is quite an expensive automobile for me from those ne'er-do-wells. If I have you figured out correctly, I would hazard a guess, that you might find today's meeting more fruitful than things you may have done in the past. But of course, if I'm wrong, or supposing, do tell me. But
Well,
I'd like you to join, if possible, and come and meet my companions for the evening.
Well, whatever you say. I mean, seems like too much, but you want a fresh smoke?
No, of course.
Oh, let's do this anyway. I'm here now anyway, so.
What I would ask for your discretion on is certain prohibited materials of liquid persuasion.
I see.
If we could just, what happens in one's own house is one's business, of course.
Understandable.
Okay, do come in.
Thank you.
So, Sebastian leads Tommy Malone through to the reception room, where we have Elias and Pablo. I'm sure.
Holy cow, look at the size of that guy.
Sir, we've only just met.
So I'm sure the drinks are already flowing. Sebastian?
Detective, would you like something hard or would you like something soft? I've got water.
I'll just take the water for now.
Of course. I've let the staff go home early tonight, so we have privacy. So feel free to be
Help ourselves.
Sorry?
Help ourselves.
Yes, of course, but a good host would not leave you wanting.
No.
So, I see you guys have not met each other, and you barely met me. We're here for, let's just say, networking. So we can maybe find common souls and common aims. I, as you may be aware, am not an American native. I'm an expatriate from England. So each one of you, I think, would probably serve me in different ways with knowledge and skills. So I just wanted to feel you out for certain things in the future and see what your dispositions are.
So, with that very mysterious statement there, Sebastian beckons you to sit around a very grand dining table. More drinks are poured. Food arrives. Naturally, as the staff have gone home, Sebastian is doing all of this himself. And you find that he's a very warm, welcoming guest. And on the surface of it, you think, each individual, you think, oh, I like this guy.
Yeah.
There's got a lot of integrity, and there's something that he wants to offer you all. But at this stage, obviously, you know very little. So the evening wears on, and again the drinks are flowing, food is plentiful, and you start getting deeper into chit-chat and conversation. What does it sound like?
Father, do you have a parish?
Not at the moment, no. I am between parishes, as they say.
I see you still wear the collar, though.
Yes.
Would you say your faith is strong?
Not as strong as it used to be, no.
Does it put constraints on actions less goodly than
Not necessarily so, no. It depends on the actions, shall we say.
I did see you in a certain section in the library, of course. That doesn't seem like something that a father would be normally interested in.
I've had an interest in the occult for quite a long time. It stems back to my parents. When I get the chance, when I'm in a big city and I find a big library, I will go in and I will, peruse the occult section.
Are you not local to Arkham?
No. I'm more Boston. I come from Ireland originally, but I've lived in Boston a long time. But I have been around the United States, different areas. I've been in Boston a couple of years now, back in Boston. So.
Did something draw you to Arkham?
Yes, that would be why my interest in the occult brought me back here.
So Sebastian, you're talking to Father Elias, my only other name, and
Eli, call me Eli.
Eli.
My friends call me Eli.
In that case, call me Sev.
Okay.
And there's things that I think you're both not telling each other at this stage. But of course, there are other people sat around this table, and conversation is still high. So, Pablo.
See.
Of course, I am just a disembodied voice at this stage. What would you and Toby have to talk about?
The people we know. I work in very special grounds with regards to money and people and how I can persuade them. How about you, sir?
Tommy, you're getting the impression that Pablo, although he's quite forthright with his attitude and things that he's saying, I think he sits on the other side of the fence to you.
But you do realise I'm a cop, right?
I know people like you.
Can't buy me out, sir.
They're open for money. Everybody has a price.
Not this guy.
Gentlemen, please. This is a friendly gathering between newly acquainted companions.
Yes.
Let's not make this too heavily about work or anything
Yeah.
such like.
Let's start over.
So,
I see you wear belts.
I do.
Yeah.
Not just for my trousers.
he's funny, this one, though.
He is.
What type of belt is it, may I ask?
Champion.
Oh,
Luchador.
Lucio.
you've certainly got the muscles for being a champion.
If you had seen me in my prime, you would have been proud.
Oh.
I would fly through the air.
So you're not champion anymore?
No longer.
No longer.
I was injured and it was taken from me.
Oh.
But I will return.
I sense in you, good sir, that your days of fighting aren't quite over.
No.
I have fight left in me still.
That's what we like to hear. And you, good detective, I'm sure you've roughhoused a few felons in your days.
A few, yes. You could say that.
And Arkham, are you policing the mean streets of Arkham?
I am. I was policing from the start. Something happened to me a while back that made me want to be the man I am now. And,
I can relate to that.
yeah, I was about to say, I can relate to the father here.
Well, this
Eli.
Eli.
People say detective for me, but call me Tom.
Tell me, hey.
Well, Tom, this needn't be bearing of one's innermost secrets, no. Far from. And in your line of work, you must have seen strange things,
Plenty.
Strange things, perhaps not made from human origin.
possible. Where is this going?
Oh, it's just curiosity, my friend. Just pure curiosity. An inquiring mind. I like to just gather information and knowledge from...
It seems like there's no coincidence that every single one of us is...
I'm beginning to see...
I thought this was dinner.
Well, you have some food. What more do you want?
Indeed, there is a lovely spread laid out in front of you. You have chicken, you have duck, you have turkey.
I shouldn't wear my hat at dinner.
All of the meats are in front of you, and everybody's having a good time. But yes, you get the impression that Mr. Wainwright here has gathered you all together because of a possible shared need for experience. However, dinner draws to a close, and again you engage in polite chit chat. You can still hear the sounds of life outside Sebastian's house. Cars are passing by. It's a suburban neighbourhood. You can still hear chit chat. Things are being put away as the evening draws to a close. The last light of the day passes, and people are settling down for the evening. You exit from the table and into the area in front of a large bay window. Very plush, let's say silk curtains are hanging.
Of course.
Of course. No less for Sebastian Wainwright.
Nothing but the finest.
Nothing but the finest. And you just stood there with your favourite tipple, because there's nothing that this man does not have. In 1926, there's nothing he can't lay his hands on. Again, you're just engaging in conversation, polite conversation.
Where is the tequila from?
I wouldn't hesitate to say its exact provenance. I have a man who sorts things out for me usually. I'm more of the drinking rather than the sourcing.
It's very authentic. It has the tang. It is good.
Good to know.
Totally agree, sir.
And of course, father, is it Irish?
Oh, as long as it's wet, I'll drink it.
Man after my own heart. And the water.
We've moved to sparkling water now.
The water is of the finest.
I'll just stick up the water for now.
The finest water. Yeah.
Arkan piped water. Yes.
I must say, sir, your humble abode is very, very nice. How may I ask how you came to?
Family wealth, but I don't rely on my family nearly as much as others do. Not now. If I were to be so crass, I would describe myself as a self-made man, largely. From a good start, of course.
Of course.
You know. Shipping, yes. 3 cargo ships, icebreakers. I do tend to captain them myself. I could tell you many stories if you had the time. You're not scared of swimming, are you?
No, I'm actually a pretty good swimmer.
Really?
Yeah.
Would your icebreakers go up around Alaska at all?
Of course.
Where
else would the ice be?
I'm going to say I've been to Alaska many times.
Oh, have you, Father?
Yes.
And why?
I've never seen the snow.
I had to find a man.
Just the sand.
To find a man.
Find someone.
Well, shipping is that's too much business for today. Let's talk about other things and more shared concerns. I feel like, as you have already done, noticed that each of you brings something that I perhaps may be lacking myself. Certain knowledges, certain abilities and grit, and certain strength and presence, if I may be so bold.
See.
But from now on, I'd like you all to think of yourselves as friends. My house is your house. Come and go as you please. I've got many, don't worry.
Just add to the list, huh?
Of course, Sebastian's been very humble about his background.
A little too humble, though.
Maybe so. But Elias, the whole evening, post dinner, you've been stood near the window and you've just been looking out over the neighbourhood. It's a nice fine suburban neighbourhoods. Again, as I've described, there's cars that have been driving periodically up and down, and people have been wandering by. Couples have been arm in arm, and everything looks fine. Directly opposite from Sebastian's house, opposite number 13 Hobbs Lane, you see a nice 1926 automobile drive up and enter onto its driveway. Gentleman steps out. You could describe him as middle-aged, maybe a little bit younger. Not too tall, not too short. Very
Average build.
Average build, smartly dressed. He's got slightly slicked back but unkempt hair. It looks like he takes care of himself, but he really gets himself involved in stuff. So by the end of the day, he looks like he's a little bit ruffled. He's dressed in a suit, steps out of his car, and he's carrying some parcels underneath his arm, wrapped in what looks like linen. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, but as he starts to make his way up his driveway to his front door, one of the parcels drops from his arm. As it hits the driveway, you notice that it unravels and something tumbles out. And you've had a few drinks, but you are almost positive that a very small human arm falls out of this package.
What do you do?
What do you do?
So anyway, as I was saying,
I'm thinking to myself, another water?
I'll take many waters.
And this man is a neighbour, I take it.
So this man lives directly opposite Sebastian's house. This man is Bernard Corbitt.
Okay.
Well known in the neighbourhood.
so I would know his name.
You definitely know him. He's a fellow businessman. He owns an import and export business. So it's more than likely you have had direct dealings with him. Yes, Bernard Corbitt. Again, as described, on the surface of it, he seems quite normal.
Sev, may I ask the gentleman across the road from you what business he may be interested in?
Directly opposite.
Yes.
Oh, that's Bernard Corbitt.
Oh.
He's in import and export, so a little bit of a competitor to me, I would say.
Okay.
I know him reasonably well.
Okay.
Why? Why did you ask?
Oh, he's just arrived at his house with a few strange-looking parcels in his arm, under his arms. Never mind. It must be the drink.
Go on, suck down on that one. This is why you should have stuck with the water.
Water.
This bothers you for a few minutes, and you just think, did I just see what I just saw?
Yeah.
And you turn to the rest of the group and you exclaim exactly what you saw.
Guys, the strangest thing I have seen. I'm sure what looked like a child's arm just fell out of a package that he dropped on his driveway.
A what?
Yeah, that's why I asked, did you know what business he is in? But I must be mistaken.
Where was this? What window was this?
Look, this window here.
Right, let me see.
Yes.
By this point, Corbitt has
Picked up.
picked up the parcel.
And he's
And he's made
about
his
to go
way
in his front door.
He's made his way in.
I think you need to have a few more whiskies there. There's nothing there now.
That's what I'm...
Probably a mix of the whiskey, the chat. However,
Yeah.
being a man of the cloth, this has affected you somewhat. And Elias, could we have the first roll of the evening? I need you to roll for sanity.
Which one?
Oh,
So that is your those two there. Yeah, your D10 and your
I'll roll
ones.
both.
Roll
Roll on both.
You're going to roll underneath your sanity, please.
Which is... 86. Well, my sanity is 60, so obviously,
Okay, all right.
obviously I am mistaken in what I saw.
This is
No, I think this affected you.
this has actually affected you a little bit. You've got some morals, some scruples. You're a man of the cloth. You have certain beliefs, and you're like, well, this is not right. This is wrong. Why has that man got what appears to be human body parts? Can I ask for 1 point of sanity to be lost, please?
Would this be out of the ordinary for me as a neighbour?
Sebastian, you, as you've have already said, you have many houses across the USA. Very wealthy businessman. You chose this part of the town, the town in particular, because you believed it to be quiet. No issues, no problems, and up until this point, that is what you believed.
So, damn, he's having a silent crisis over there, I take it.
So, Elias, you're quickly taking quick sips. If
Yes,
you're
and obviously being prohibition, I haven't had access to alcohol in a
That's
while,
fine.
so I'm enjoying. This is very
maybe
very
your head a
fun.
little bit, but yeah.
That's what I'm.
You're trying to digest what you just said.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong.
Detective, Tom. I don't know what our good father has thought he's seen out there, but I'd like to assure you that this is quite a reputable neighbourhood, and usually, in fact, specifically chosen by myself for its peace and quiet. If Corbitt is doing anything, I am sure it's all above board and nothing to concern us.
Well, I went and checked and there was nothing there. I think the old guy just needs to suck down on a few more whiskeys.
But Padre is man of cloth.
Might get Gringo over there to give him a bear hug and calm him down.
Padre is man of cloth. He will know things, truth.
Well, I wouldn't want to comment on another neighbour's business, but
I'm sure it's nothing.
I must be mistaken.
Or father. That's what you
But I'm
think.
keeping my eye on you,
That's what you think.
Eli.
But as the evening draws on, and maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour passes, more drinks, more chat, you're all getting to know each other. You're all beginning to actually like each other.
ooh.
The horror. Yeah, you find that the company is actually quite good. And whether Sebastian has orchestrated it this way or it's purely by accident, you realise that, you know what, it's a great bunch of guys. So you're chatting, you're talking. Elias, this doesn't sit right with you.
No.
No, it doesn't sit right with you at all. And
I've had strange dealings in my past which I haven't really mentioned to you. I'm fairly confident in what I saw, and it
Father,
bothers me.
Father, I would hate to think that you were bothered at one of my little soirees, so could I offer
no, I'm
you
not
a
bothered
quiet
by
place to sit down and ruminate, or calm yourself down?
I'm fine here. I'm near the whiskey cabinet. So.
But honestly, if it does truly bother you, I'm quite I will go over and...
Well, Sebastian, you keep seeing that Elias keeps looking out the window, takes a sip, he looks out the window and he takes a sip. He starts clutching at his rosary. And you can see.
On my little talisman.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I keep twiddling
Is there
something in
your
my pocket. Yes.
What's that you got there?
No, don't pry on others' personal business.
It's a little talisman I have that my mother used to have it.
You need to reach for my gun then. What allowed?
You came to a party with a gun, sir.
I'm always prepared.
Always prepared. Yeah.
Always prepared. I'm always
You don't
packing.
need to be prepared.
I mean-
you are the weapon.
I am the weapon. That's you, sir.
This has served me well. This talisman has served me well. In strange times like this, I get a strange feeling from it, and it's telling me that there's more to what I've seen.
Well, if it bothers you, I would happily go across and have a word with Corbitt.
I was going to say, can someone talk to this Bernard?
Of course, I wouldn't like any of you to interrupt, so I can just nip over there and see. Detective, we are not on the clock right now,
No.
and please...
I'm just doing my part to try and help this man.
Please do keep your gun holstered.
At all times.
And your body holstered.
His muscles.
Keep both your guns in there.
I would probably politely excuse myself.
Okay. So you're going to go and
Yeah, I'll go alone.
check it out, yeah?
Yeah, just head out the front door, leave it unlocked, because,
You're going on your own.
It's a safe neighbourhood.
yeah, I'll go home.
Okay.
Unless these guys want to strongly come in with me.
You know what? I'll come with you.
Oh, do you know,
Oh, actually, no.
I'll
Yeah,
go as well.
you're best to go, aren't you?
I'm going to go with him. I'll come with
You saw it, so.
I saw it, yes.
Detective, as you have indicated that you do have a firearm, if things go terribly wrong at Corbitt's, could you start shooting in your very American way, straight across, but do try not to hit yourself and the father,
Yes,
please. But I'm sure it won't come to that. So I would lead father and
Elias,
father Elias will cross the road then, I suppose. And I am not believing I think he's just had too much to drink.
No, but
So-
being a good host and
I mean,
inherently a good
The
man,
host you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe entirely that he's in a human arm, so I'm just going to go mainly to humour at the moment.
But you can see that he's bothered.
Yeah,
It shook
so-
him a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah,
didn't it?
so,
It took a while to manifest, but it came through.
I'm going to go and see if we can't sort this out.
Okay.
So smartly knock on the door.
So you
Well.
make your way across the
Yep.
street. The light, as I've said, is beginning to dim. The last light of the day is gone. It's roughly around about 9 o'clock now. So being a July evening or this fine Sunday, yeah, the light is just gone. The street lamps have come on.
Warm out today.
Absolutely.
Warm out yesterday.
You see that in the cellar, there's a fan light for the cellar, and the light comes on as you approach the house.
Mhm.
Over to you.
Right. Bernard, wasn't it?
It is.
So I'm going to hammer on the door. Has it got one of those pull bell door alarms?
It's more than likely, it's probably got a brass lock.
Okay, so I'm going to smartly rap on it and just look sidelong to Elias and just like,
The basement light suddenly goes off.
I don't know.
Does it?
Does it?
Does it?
It's not the moment.
It's when he knocked on the door.
GM hasn't said that.
I know.
So I'm hammering on the door.
Yeah.
Bernard!
Bernard.
Bernard, good fellow.
I say Bernard.
Sorry to interrupt you.
There's no answer.
It's probably gone to bed. Hammer again. Bernard! If this doesn't work, we're going to go back.
Yes, of course.
Well, because you're persistent at this point. A few drinks have flowed, and you've got a lot of Dutch courage in
Yeah.
flowing through your veins. So again, you try the door. Then the basement light goes off.
See, he's obviously collecting some wines on his way up now. I'll knock again. Bernard, good chap.
And all of a sudden, you hear a shuffling of feet. Yes. I'm coming. The door pulls slightly ajar. And you see before you the dishevelled look of Bernard Corbitt. Oh, Wainwright! What can I do for you? It's quite late.
You're looking rather dishevelled for a good evening on a Sunday.
No, you know me. I mean, I've been in my garden. Because, of course, horticulture is one of my passions. I've been digging in my vegetable plot and attending to my greenhouse. You know, I give you fruits and vegetables quite regularly. You know, I like to look after the street.
Of course, so do I. Just wanted to introduce you to an acquaintance of mine, Father Elias.
The door's still slightly ajar at this point, but he's peering further out. Corbitt takes one look at Elias and he reaches out his hand and goes, "Oh, Father, okay." And,
Hey, Bernard, how are you doing?
very well, thank you very much.
My name's Elias.
Elias. Oh, that's a very biblical name. It's fascinating. What can I do for you?
Just a trifle misunderstanding needs clearing up.
Oh, okay. I'm quite busy at the moment, you know, and the evening's drawing on. I'll be retiring to bed soon.
Busy on a Sunday evening? You've only just arrived back.
Yeah. I just running some errands. You know, there was actually something at the warehouse, you know, because business never stops. There was something I needed to attend to, and I had to go and fetch something. Anyway, don't worry about all that. What is it I can do for you?
My friend, just concerned about something he might have seen, just wanted to.
Seen?
Yes, I saw you drop a parcel. You had many parcels in
Yeah,
your...
yeah, just I was just fetching some groceries and things for the rest of the week.
okay.
You know,
I see you dropped one of your parcels. I'm sure I saw something that I probably shouldn't have seen.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I got some groceries. I got a French stick, and there was a few other like cans and things. But yeah, you know, I did drop the French stick.
Oh. Are you sure it was just a French stick? Because it looked a bit stranger than that to me.
Oh no, that's my lunch for tonight.
Oh, okay, I must be mistaken.
Oh well, you know, trick of the light maybe. These summer nights.
Yeah, well, you know.
The sun goes a funny colour at this time of year, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've had a couple of drinks too, so maybe I mistook what I saw, but...
Oh, that's okay. As you speak to him, he's pushing the door further and further closed. He's not everything, gents, because, you know, I got lots
I'm
to do.
I'm sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you.
I thought you said you were going off to bed.
Yeah, I will be at some point. Yeah, I just got some reading to do, and I need to tend to the garden a little bit more. Anyways, is there anything else I can do?
Tend to the garden at such a late hour.
Well, you know, the plants, they need talking to, and I need to water the vegetable plant. And, anyway, if there's anything I can... He closes the door.